here. Record here. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. You are listening to What's Poppin' Podcast. We live here at City Kids Day 2023. This is the 4th annual Kids Day, and it is live in effect. And I know we've been interviewing a lot of kids, but we have to stop Jay Don while he's walking past us because he's a great community leader just to speak about what's going on today.
What's happening, homie? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, especially down here with all these kids and all these good people.
And look, this is a kid event, and I know that you have your own organization.
Right.
Go ahead and plug it out right here.
Big homies.
Big homies.
No doubt, everybody know Big Homies.
And tell us what your organization do here in the city of Battle Creek.
We mentor the at-risk youth predominantly, but all youth in general, and we try to help them prepare positive and successful futures for themselves. So we do a lot of lesson planning, a lot of social emotional development. We also have fun. I do a lot of creative stuff with the kids, man. I use crickets, lasers, cameras, GoPros, everything I can get my chessboards, anything I can engage the kids with to get them to have fun and open up to their true self, like helping the kid be creative and show you who they are sometimes.
Man, that is something great, man, in the community needed. But if somebody's watching this and they want to be a part of this Big Homie program, how can they get a hold of you?
They can just go to the website, bighomies.net.
Okay.
Yep, they can go to the website. They can see the different programs that we got, check out a few videos. I post on there every now and then. I'm supposed to be doing it more regularly, but we all know how that goes.
Yes, sir.
But, I'm trying to blog on there and put a few positive statements out there for the kids. And that's one of the reasons why I'm down here. Because we always show up for the negative, but I like to come and highlight the positive as well.
Okay.
We was recently in a meeting, and we was talking about the kids, and they wanted to send these letters out to the quote-unquote bad kids that's tearing up the city. And I just had to put it on the record at the end of the meeting, like, bro, that's a small percentage of our kids.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Majority of the percentage of these kids in the city is good kids.
Yep.
So we got to reward them for it. If we got this strong, solid punishment system, then we need a strong, solid reward system.
Amen.
Yep.
Man, I appreciate what you're doing for the community. Anything else you want to say to us?
No, I appreciate y'all down here giving the people a voice, man, especially the youth. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I know they love it when they come sit down. We got to get them involved more in this right here because this is part of their future right here.
Yes.
This is going to be a big part of their future. Not only independent journalism, but these cameras and these microphones and all this digital equipment, they got to start being hands-on with it. Our kids, most definitely. But a lot of times in our household, people can't afford this type of equipment.
Yeah.
True.
You know what I mean? That's why a lot of kids say they want to be basketball players. All
That's
it takes is
right.
the
Man,
ball.
you know how many kids we had on the show today, and they already said basketball players, NBA
That's
players.
an economic decision.
Yeah.
All it takes is a ball.
That's
so
right.
You can get good at anything, but you got access to this one ball at the park.
Yeah.
But if they would have access to cameras as easily, right? What would they be saying? I want to be a producer.
Yeah.
I want to be a director. I want to make movies.
Yeah.
We got to start hearing that from them.
Yeah.
Because we got to start narrating our own stories around here.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate your feedback. But listen, are you working with schools here in Battle Creek?
Yeah, I work with the school system. I work with the after-school programs at Willard Library. I definitely work with New Level Sports and the Village Network and all the kids. They're my favorite kids in the city that I've been engaging with longer than all of the rest of the kids. So those are the regulars.
Yeah.
So I gotta always be a part of that program down there.
Right.
We trying to implement a Big Homies mentor program in the schools where we can teach the older kids to be mentors for the younger kids.
Yeah.
Man.
We're gonna try to start that in the 9th grade and deal with them have a 4-year mentoring program, teaching them how to look out for the kids right under them.
That's right.
Correct.
This makes a difference. When we was young out here doing bad, we didn't know how much the kids right under us was paying attention.
Yeah.
We had no idea because we were kids.
Right.
So we trying to make them aware of their leadership potential
That's right.
at an early age.
That's
Exercise that leadership potential, young blood. Do something.
That's right.
You know what? We speak about these in meetings that I'm in about how when we look around that we don't have great leaders. We do have great leaders as young people. We just haven't cultivate them. And so like with your programs like yours, and we able to help cultivate these young people and let them know that they can be leaders and not just leaders in, stuff that is bad, but also leadership and stuff that is good,
Listen, let me put this on the record. Me and my mother had this argument a long time ago about the gravitational pull of the streets, right?
Yes. Yep.
These young kids, teenage years, the good ones and the bad ones, have more power and influence over the future than any adults in this city.
That's right.
Correct.
The future belongs to them. They have more stake in it. And when you watch them and get close to them, you'll see that, hey, they have crowds of kids following whatever they
They do.
Right.
They are overly influencing
They
each
do.
other.
They are.
So we gotta teach them how to be positive
They
people
are.
at a young age.
Right.
They overly influencing
Right.
each other, bro.
Right.
Fam, like they really are.
Yeah, we got to get to them because, again, like you said, that peer pressure, at some point in time, developmentally, they gravitate towards more one another.
Yes, ma'am.
They love their parents, they respect the adults, but they're going to do what their friends
Strong.
do.
It's strong.
It's strong.
It's human nature.
That's right. So we got to get these kids to think about the positive things that they can do with their influence and stop falling in line with all that negative stuff.
Yes.
Because they can do that.
Yeah.
Right.
They can do it.
I don't know if you know the lady that's next to me. That's my mother-in-law.
Bless that.
And she became my mother-in-law for real 6 years ago today. Today is my anniversary.
Yeah.
Oh man, happy
Yeah.
anniversary,
And so
bro.
she also the principal over at Lakeview Middle School.
Are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, bless that. We're gonna have to contact each
yes,
other. Yeah.
so I see that all the time with kids, particularly from fifth grade to 8th grade, and just the work and the struggles that we have with getting kids to make the right decisions and choices for themselves.
Yeah.
And not following the friends who are stronger than them or
Yeah.
are overly influential over them. So we really do need to work on that
We gotta target
when they're
them
young.
ones.
We do.
We gotta target them
do.
because they gonna influence.
That they are.
Yeah.
We got to target those ones, and they got to understand that it's so much more that they can benefit and gain from
Yep.
that, being a positive leader as opposed to a negative leader.
I agree.
If you got that energy and that aura, you're gonna be a leader regardless.
That's right. That's
Right.
right. And
But
we got to do it for our kids because we can't keep depending on somebody
Other
else to
people.
do it or the system to do it.
No,
we
no.
got to
Yeah, the
do it.
system has failed us repeatedly
Yep.
since its existence.
Yep.
So we can't depend on that.
Nope.
We have to understand it.
Yep.
We have to work through it.
Yep.
We have to help them navigate the system
That's
because
right.
we are here.
That's
We're
right.
not going nowhere.
That's right.
But we don't have to depend on it.
That's right.
completely,
Yep.
Especially for our young leadership.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
they can't handpick the next generation.
Nope.
Can't do that. So let me know. Let me know how I can help.
I will, most definitely.
Listen, that's good. One thing about the City Kids Day, man, you make great connections. What a great connection that just was. Putting two people that probably didn't even know each other exist. And that's what we're here to do, man, making sure that everybody know each other and the things that we can do here in the city of Battle Creek. Shout out to J. Don for stopping by, man. Shout out to Big Homies Org, INC, really, Incorporated, right? And all the stuff that they do in our communities, man. Keep on being you, man, and keep on using your voice in the community.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate
family,
you,
man.
man.
I appreciate that.
All right. Thank you.
Peace,
Thanks for
everybody.
stopping by, man.
Much love.